MC Abbey. Thank you so much.
How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having the CX.
Yeah, Debbie at quarantine. I mean, Aquara. Sorry.
Behave yourself.
At
Behave.
quarantine.
Behave. don't let me.
How you doing?
Don't let me go showing my other side. I'm trying to be really posh and professional. So, I mean, let's just start with you introducing yourself and what you do.
Okay. My name is MC Abbey. I'm a stand-up comedian, also master of ceremony, an OAP, an actor, a life coach, a presenter, and I sing sometimes. A father and a proud husband.
When you sing,
And I sing sometimes. Though, funny enough, I started singing when I was in school. I started singing before I started comedy. I had a group called the Brothers.
Oh.
Yeah, and they were inviting us for programs. In fact, we were doing a cappella like them DCM voice then, but we're doing both a cappella and real song.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I've got voice. If I sing national anthem for you, you will not believe it's Nigeria I'm talking about.
Did you join the Tyler Perry challenge? He's got the whole world in his hand. I didn't see your video.
I did it though. But I didn't know I didn't post it.
I didn't see it.
I did it. He got the. Okay. I did it when I was on my radio program, and I did it live. I said, "Now this for he got the whole world challenge," and I sang it. He got the whole world. Okay, I posted it, but I didn't tag. I didn't do hashtag. The challenge stuff and all that. I just put it on Insta story.
All right, cool, good.
I can sing. He got the. Oh my God.
The rest of acapella.
Yes.
Right. I mean, this is basically so. CX Conversations during the coronavirus pandemic is just a platform where I'm getting insights from different businesses, business leaders, business owners on how they're managing customer experience. So for the entertainment sector, where I think you cut across a lot of them, you're an actor, you're a comedian, you're a singer, an on-air personality, and recently you're a life coach as well. How are you managed? Who are your customers? Let's even start from there.
My customers relatively on every platform that I project, they vary. Both they cut across the corporate bodies, they cut across into the social vibes. Also, those that are within and also in diaspora. People that love entertainment, if it's comedy, if it's music, if it's not really music, comedy, if it's acting, movies, I mean, and if it's anything that has to do with real comical expressions. These are my clients. Then when it comes to anchoring events, giving proper structure to your events, especially for the corporate bodies. If they want a touch of humor, we are always there. If they just want a straight jacketed MC, we are always there. So these are my clients, both the social and the corporate world. They are my peeps,
Your peeps, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. So, I mean, obviously, if I understand your brand over the years, what percentage of your services is offered in person, and what percentage do you offer remotely?
In fact, I think, I know that 80% of my services offered in person. Right. Where I have to be there, do the job of an MC or do a stand-up comedy, or perform or act, whilst 20% does not require my presence as in physical. Sometimes when we act, it's already recorded, and even sometimes when we give out comical skits, they're already recorded, and we push it out. But 80% largely is that's where the chunk of the Malachi comes from.
What
I
did
have to
you
be
call it?
present.
What did you call it? What did you call
Malachi, Malachi.
it? I hope I survived this
No,
interview.
without without Malachi, there's no revelation.
Okay, I will behave. I will behave. So how has this pandemic hit you in the entertainment industry?
Whoa, man, it hit me so bad that I've lost um I've lost a whole lot of jobs for the past 2 months
Mm-hmm.
that this thing was brooding um, when it started in the abroad, and we got the wind of it here.
Yeah.
Jobs I was doing March, a lot of them were postponed indefinitely. Even the ones I was doing April, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
just thank God that they didn't even pay me first. I didn't mean they paid me now that I've been thinking of refunding money, you know. And refund money is not funny. It's not funny. Money that entered truth cannot come out. You understand?
Yeah.
So I lost a whole lot of jobs, you know. So income was not there and still not there. I'm not receiving anything yet. What I have is what I've had, you know. Thank God for the mindset to save. If not, I'll be in trouble right now,
Right.
looking at my family explain themselves, you know. Now that these children that I have, that they can eat all kinds of things. I never knew there was a pre-breakfast then post-breakfast after breakfast. Now they eat all kinds of stuff,
Wait,
you
wait,
know.
wait,
There's
wait,
pre-snack,
wait,
main
wait,
snack,
whoa,
post-snack,
whoa, whoa, wait. You're saying that pre-breakfast, breakfast, and
and
post-breakfast.
post-breakfast. That's how they eat nowadays, though, these children. Hey God, you need to keep, and you have to be feeding them. They don't understand. Something that will take us 2 months to food that will take us 2 months
Yeah.
took us less than 2 weeks, because they just eat, eat. Daddy, can I have? Daddy, can I have? I'll be looking at them.
You
If I
got
say no now, I'll be like a wicked father. Huh?
all right. So yes, so now that obviously you've identified that your customers are not getting
Yeah,
anything from you because you deliver in person,
yeah.
how are your customers taking this? How are they doing, and how are you staying in touch?
Well, the customers they're also bored. Yeah, um, things are slow for them too. They also want to get out. They want to get entertained. They want to connect with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some are so bored that now they know the holes, number of holes that's in their mosquito net. You know, because they've been counting and poor boredom. You know, boredom have led them to start doing many things. Oh no, shit! I'm telling you, boredom have led them to start doing many things now, you
Yeah.
know. So, but because of that, I I'm thinking outside the box. I'm looking at something that could work, that could connect to them. Because truth be told, our services are needed in this hour.
Yeah.
People need to relax. They need to laugh.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Needed. Uh, they need that part where um, humor will produce the necessary hormones for them to calm their nerves and all that. Our service needed. You know, a lot of people are bored at home, so
Yeah.
we are thinking outside the box right now to see
Yeah.
how that works. You
Yeah.
know, and should I say how that works?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so in many ways, since we cannot be there physically with them to entertain them, because the lot of jokes that we've gotten from the pandemic, somebody called it pandemic. It's not pandemic, it's pandemic. There are a lot of jokes we've gotten from the pandemic, and they want to hear, they want to, what are you saying and all that. They just want to laugh, you know, while being at home in the lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So we devised a bit. Thank God for some of my colleagues that started this some weeks ago, where they came online. They were doing collabo. That's two of them will come up and on Insta story and do a comedy show for 1 hour. You know,
Right.
the only the only challenge I had with that I told my colleague then when they started was, if you start this thing like this, you will get them entertained, but bro, nothing is enforcing your brand and making sure that you are in the faces of people. Good, all well and good,
Yeah.
but commercial, the imminent commercial value is not there. So let's find a way to tweak it a little bit. And my brother, all the way from Yankee, Jedi, um, devised the means, and I was really happy when I saw him did that. Where he comes online and he has got his account details pinned,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
he would be online for an hour with a comedian. He would have publicized it that, "Oh, I'm going to be online with so person, so get ready." And it's not asking for gate fee, because there's no gate. It's not asking for data fee. All is just saying that, if we are entertaining you and you are happy with what you're doing, with what we are doing and making you laugh, just send a small God bless you to this account. Let the Lord use you. And it worked. I mean, he did it for like 1 week.
Yeah.
And I did with him yesterday with our account. And people blessed us, and I'm like, whoa, this is a good idea.
Mm.
So we can do that, having our account number pinned. Guys, we're
So
entertaining you people.
you pay the online.
Come.
Did you decide what the online fee is?
We don't tell them it has to be one. No, you just use your church mind. You have been using the Lord. Let the Lord use you. Uh-huh. So you understand.
Yeah.
So people just, okay, 1,000 here.
Yeah, and I think it's multiple folds, right? So a key thing
Yep.
is, of course, number one is you want to stay top of mind during the pandemic, so that
Yep.
when all of this is over, people want a good laugh. They will just think of you first. And then the other
Yeah.
side is, look, I mean, you just said your children are having pre-breakfast, breakfast, and post-breakfast, so you have to
Exactly.
have breakfast, right? So you need
Exactly. So I need the Osusu, the Malachi, so that revelation can be clear.
credit cards, CJ.
Exactly.
I think that's so basically it's what other innovations have come to mind for your customers?
Okay.
Line with
Now also, yeah, also we a lot of skits that I've done before. Um, I have to now push on my YouTube page, and that is also getting something. So people are viewing and people are getting in touch. And there are some other platforms that have some other content providers that have our content, both voice recorded comedy
Mhm.
and skits. That people go to those pages and to while away their time, and they have to pay a token to get something, and it's been working.
Get
So
royalty.
for now, yeah, get royalties. Sometimes, I mean, good money. It depends on how often they,
Yeah.
and it's really been good. It's really been good. So it keeps me working now, because now I'm working on a skit that I want to do, and I'm also working on a voice comedy drops that I also want to do and push
Mm.
to those platforms, so that people can go there and download or watch, but you have to subscribe and all that.
Yeah.
So those are different angles, and looking beyond the pandemic, because it's going to end. So what will be next? Because for now, whilst we are doing all that, and even when we do uh, uh, videos for free, put our faces there, because we want our clients to still remember that, hey, we are here.
Yeah.
We want to be on the face of our clients, so that
Yeah.
they will not forget us in a hurry.
Mhm.
So we were just there, make some posts, say some things that will crack them up. Oh, MC Abbey, you are stupid. Thank you. God bless you. We understand it's a greeting, it's
Yeah.
compliment, you
Yeah.
know. And so, but going further after the pandemic, right now I'm writing a sitcom, right, that I would want to bring out, you know. I'm also writing a book, but although that book is not coming.
Yeah, I can. You turned off your mic. Check your mic. You turned off your audio. Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry there. Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry, forgive me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So,
You said you're working on a book?
you know, but yeah, a book, but it's more on a spiritual. So because one thing that this pandemic has done, it has given me time to think about me and think about what is important to me, you
Right.
know, and I need to look at my values in life,
Yeah.
you know, and God is number one, my family number two. You know, I pay more attention to them. And it has given me different perspective to think, you know. So working on the book, I always share the topics with my one of my friend that is also a mentor when it comes to books that he has written. And every evening we just take a walk in the estate, and ask me, what chapter have you done today? And I'll just explain. I'm like, wow, nice, you know. And it's always inspiring me to go study and all that. Also doing more research on my business too, comedy,
Yeah.
seeing different angles to how to how to better it, how to improve it.
Yeah.
I do a lot of rehearsals on myself with my family, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and yeah, I tell them, is this joke good? They say yes. I write it down. They crack one for me. I say, is that one good? I write it. I won't tell them to crack joke. Fine,
That's your
and they will
job.
just I'm just gathering materials. Yeah, so my children are very funny. But they give me some witty.
I guess.
I'm telling you, they give me some kind of witty inspiration that I mean, I can't just get anywhere. But the other day, my son was asking me, said, Daddy, what do you call a deer with no eyes? I said, no idea. I don't know. He said, that's the answer.
That's
And out of it, no idea. I said, oh my God.
all right.
Oh my God. I've just been
Like
played by my
it
son.
wasn't a trick question.
I mean, so, and because I know that one of my strengths in comedy is word porn, and I do that a lot with them. So it has instigated them to be thinking in that light,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So they just threw it at me. I said, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I like that.
Can you share one of the pandemic skits that you're working on? Just one. One of the pandemic jokes that you worked on.
Okay, one of the pandemic jokes that was the one that let me show, like, I don't want to bring. Okay, let me give you this one. The one I talked about, a police officer that stopped somebody and said, "Park, where are your particulars?" The guy particulars are expired. So the guy said, I don't have. He said, you're under arrest. And the guy just wound down and before he said anything, police don't disappear because he's scared that this thing might touch him. He said, you have to leave to come, leave this place, leave this place. Wish you go and stay secret with your father, you know. And, you know,
End of the thread.
yes, he has to, and how people have been using different things to cook just because they are trying to prevent corona. One thing, some are using hand sanitizer inside of bolo soup, they mix it together,
So it's
you
inside
know,
your system.
sanitize internally. So you have to be, some are even using chloroquine now to boil rice,
What
you know. That's chloroquine.
I hope I
And we've had all kinds of names.
right.
I'm telling you, we had all kinds of names of the pandemic. I mean, some people have called it COVID from the presidency. It's COVID 19. Some people have called it gorilla virus. The one I heard yesterday was gonorrhea virus. I said, Jesus Christ, gonorrhea virus. You know, and when it started, some person really didn't know what it was. When they asked one young guy,
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah,
I can hear you now. Yeah. So they asked the guy, what's been of what's been of COVID-19? He said, oh, COVID-19 is one of these all these people that all these Samsung people, they like to bring different gadgets. It's the latest gadget. Samsung, they'll do it. COVID-19 that they'll soon do COVID-20. That one has high speed. That the internet, you will browse with it. But this COVID-19, they have many gadgets. These Samsung people, rubbish. They always bringing many things, many phones to the market. It's a new phone.
Oh my
So
God.
you see how people believe that COVID-19 is a
Oh my
gadget from
God,
Samsung.
have mercy.
You know, a whole lot of jokes on this pandemic.
I mean, it's great that you put a lot of content out there and you're digitalizing the whole experience for your customers. That's really amazing. So I think I'd love to wrap this up. Thank you. I've had I've not had this much laugh since I've been in my house. Self-isolating, compulsorily. Right? Thank you for that.
Yeah, and don't suspect yourself when you want to sneeze. Sneeze normally. Yeah.
Now, I'm a happy customer.
Yes. Thank you.
I mean, if you had ideas, what are the ideas you would share with people in the entertainment space? Just one or two ideas on how they can manage customer experience during the pandemic.
Okay. First of all, I want them to always keep their faces in view or in front of their customers. Let their customers always see them doing what they are known for. All right. And secondly, let them keep working behind the scene, write new stuff, write new stories, develop yourself, and keep in touch. Like I send messages to my clients, just to check up on them, how you feeling, hope you're safe and all that. So it makes me know that makes them know that they're in my mind, and I put me in their mind also. You understand? So keep in touch with them, be relative and relevant, because if you're not relative, you cannot be relevant. That means you can't make sense if you don't sit where they sit.
Word, brother, word. Thank you so much for such an amazing conversation. Thank you.
Appreciate.
Thank you. I'm honored. Thank you